Let's tap on our screen, guys. 3,000 likes is when we can start the analysis. Welcome back to another live. Hope everybody is doing great. We're back here live on TikTok to analyze, trade, and learn. If this is your first time to join, then welcome. Great to have you here. What I do on the live here is analyze a few Forex pair and also provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you are a beginner, make sure to follow me on TikTok and join my free Telegram channel. There's a link in my bio for you to join it. So head over to my TikTok bio right now and click the link to join. So we're almost at 3,000 likes. We're going to be getting started soon. So for today, we're going to be analyzing the main pair that we analyze on this live: gold, GBP USD, AUD USD, USD JPY. We'll be taking a look at some of these pairs today. Try to see areas where we could look for potential trading opportunity. So keep tapping on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes up. Double tap. Okay, so we're at 3,000 likes. Thank you to everyone who actually helped make it possible. Now we can actually get started with the analysis. And as you guys are listening in, please continue to tap on your screen. All right, let's get the likes. I had the fessa. Let's continue to get the likes up. Okay, the next target is now 30,000. Okay. So guys, welcome back to another live. It is great to have you guys here. Happy new week. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're back here in the markets to analyze, trade, and learn. If this is your first time joining, then welcome. What I do in this live is analyze Forex market, also provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn about trading if you're a beginner. I do come live Monday to Thursday. First time is around this time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Second time is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow me on TikTok. Join my free Telegram channel so you can get more trade signals, more trading education completely for free. There's a link on my bio for you to join it. So make sure you go there right now. Click on that link so you can join the Telegram channel. This is where you want to be to stay connected. All right. Now let's get started. Without further ado, I'm going to start off by analyzing. What did I do? Yeah. So I'm going to start off by analyzing gold. Okay. Number one, this is gold here. I already have it opened up. It's currently going up, right? We saw gold drop last couple hours. It dropped from 33.74 all the way down to 33.48, and then now it's bouncing back up. Okay, so why gold is bouncing back up from where it is right now is because this is a previous higher low for this current uptrend. Okay, so in this 1 hour time frame, we currently have, this uptrend that's currently playing out, right? So I just drew a trend line here for you guys to see. So that is the uptrend that's currently playing out. And yeah, so essentially price is back at that previous higher low, which is a great area for the market to actually bounce back up. So yeah, and I gave out a signal to go long at that area on the Telegram channel. So if you are in the Telegram channel and you took this trade, then you are in profit because, our entry was around 33.50, 51 or so, and then the price is almost at 33.60. So that's like almost 100 pips, profit right there, which is actually more than, like, it's a lot of profit right there. Okay, I do think the price is going to go higher. The main target is 33.68. This is where I'm expecting gold to get to eventually. Okay, so the best area for you to look to go long on gold as of right now is at that area. So 33.51, starting from 33.51, all the way down to 33.48. As of now, this is the area to go long on gold. Okay. Now, if you didn't go long, let's say, you didn't go long, you're looking at the market right now, you're determining whether you should go long or not. Well, I wouldn't recommend going long now because you technically kind of like missed the best area to enter. Right now, price is basically halfway to the main TP. So if you're going to go long here, your SL is going to be a bit huge, right? Because the SL right now for this trade we have is all the way down here. So, and price can easily just come back to 33.50 again before continuing going up to the main target. So there's that possibility. So that is why you don't want to enter now. If you didn't enter the long, it's best you wait for the price to either return back to 33.52 or something like that. You get. So yeah, anyways, let's take a look at it, right? I am gonna zoom out, okay, so we can actually understand what's happening right now. Okay, we're gonna talk about what has happened on the left side here, and then what is happening on the right side. So on the left side, we had a downtrend. Okay, so we had a downtrend that was playing out right here. This was last week. Price was basically going down, forming. Last week was a crazy week because the market was actually like very unpredictable. It just kept creating strange movement and things like that. So it's kind of like a bit difficult to predict the direction that the market wants to go. Okay, it wasn't really forming clear direction. Okay, but nevertheless, we were in a downtrend from here, 33.65, all the way down to 32.83. And then what the price did here is, okay, so what the price did here is it broke this previous higher low here, 33.15. And then the second higher low is around 33.44, which it broke, right? So because the price did that, this is based on my strategy that I trade. The best area, the strong area that I could be looking for entries to go long is between 33, okay, 33, hold on, so that, yeah, so between 33 and 33.42. Okay, so if gold comes down to that area, this is a good spot for you to look to go long. Okay, by the way, those watching on YouTube, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's get the likes to 8. Like this video, let's get the likes up to 8. Those watching on TikTok, double tap on your screen. Let's get the like to 10,000, please. Thank you for everyone that's supporting. I do appreciate it. If you're just joining the live, welcome. Currently, I'm analyzing gold, and then I'll be analyzing GOLD, and also hopefully I will have enough time to provide you guys with a little bit of trading education. I do this on my live Monday to Thursday, starting from 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, join my free Telegram channel, so you can get more trade signals, more trading education completely for free. The link to the Telegram channel is on my bio. Okay, so anyways, strong zone to go long on gold is, yeah, so the strong zone to go long on gold for now, we have 33.33, so between 33.33 and 33.42. This is a good area that if the price of gold comes down to, you can also look for a long there. For now though, the area to go long is 33, starting from 33.51 to 33.44. That is also a good area to go long. Gold has already tapped into that area and is currently reacting to it. The main target for this long, for this area, is actually around 33.68, which the price has not gotten to yet. So yeah, so that area is an area that I'm expecting it to get to eventually. Hopefully it will get there. Okay. And then if the price continue going higher from there, great. If not, if it drops further down, then you can look to go long around 33, 33, 33, 42, and so on. Okay. No, but between 33, 33, and 33, 42 is going long on that, right? Yeah, so 33, yeah, exactly. So 33, between 33, 33, and 33, 42 would be a good area to go long if gold comes to it. This is going to be a strong area to go long. And when you do go long here, the target is going to be this high. Okay. So this current high that gold created, that would basically be the main target. You don't have to target exactly that area. You can target like halfway to it or something, but essentially this is where the price is supposed to go to. Okay. Now today I'm going to be teaching you guys more about this strategy. I'm going to be teaching you guys more about this strategy so that you can understand it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the live so that you can learn. Okay. The goal of this live is to provide you guys with basic trading knowledge, because not basic, like I try to teach you guys some strategies, right? Because if you can learn how to predict whether the price is going to go up or down, then you are going to be able to make some money, So it's not about just learning, but it's also about making sure we are making profit. You get. So I will be teaching you guys a very strong strategy, powerful one, which you can be using to trade gold. Now, this strategy is very effective. However, it does require you to have a lot of patience because it doesn't appear all the time on the chart. Okay? It doesn't appear like it takes a while for the price to, number one, form the pattern, and then yeah, but you can use it across multiple pairs. Okay, so now for gold, we understand that it is going to go up eventually, right? Because it broke out of this downtrend here. So I'm expecting it to go up higher towards the previous all-time high this week. Okay, that is basically what I'm predicting, as long as it doesn't return back below this current low. Okay, so this current low is 32.83. That's the level that it shouldn't come back to, right? If it comes back and break below this, then that means that previous all-time high is not going to happen. So for now, so for now it should go up. It can either go up from where it is right now, or it may actually come back down to around 33, 33, 33, 42. And then from here, it goes back up. Okay. So that is it. That is it for gold. I hope you guys understand what is happening. Now we're going to move on to the next pair. Let's double tap. Let me read the comment. Hello, Sarah. What's up? Hello, Matthew. Can I use my phone to do trader? Yeah, you can trade on your phone. Okay. So I see we have a lot of people that joined today, which is it's good to see. For those who are just joining the live, welcome to the live. Hope you guys are doing great. Currently, I am analyzing gold. I do this on my live Monday to Thursday. Analyze a few Forex pairs and also provide you guys with basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you are a beginner, make sure to follow me on TikTok and also join my free Telegram channel so you can get more trade signals, more trading education completely for free, right? I've analyzed gold. Now I'm going to move on to the next pair. Let's take a look at USD JPY. and then we'll take a look at a few other pairs. Then I will provide you guys with trading education. Today I'll be teaching you guys one of the effective strategies that you can use to be able to enter trades that will be profitable. So make sure you stick around for that so that you can learn. Okay. So now let's head over to USD JPY. Let's take a look at USD JPY and see. Okay. So USD JPY currently 147.35. Okay. So that's the current price. It is currently trending up. It is in an uptrend. Okay. And I've already marked, because I did analyze this earlier yesterday. So this pair here, right now, ever since it broke above this previous high, it's basically has just been moving sideways. Okay. So for this pair, one good area to go long on it is right here around 146, 146.29, 146, moving my stop to 33.54. So 146.29, 146.11 would be a good area to go long on USD JPY if it comes there. Okay. For now, it is not there yet. The price is way up at this area here. It's currently at the current high and it is trying to break it, but this is not a good area to go long. If you're thinking about going long on USD JPY where it is right now, I would not recommend it. Now for gold, I'm looking at gold right now. It is back at the area to go long. For those who didn't go long on gold, this is your opportunity to go long if you wanted to go long. Okay, so because it's back there, so you can go long on gold at that area. So this is between 33.51 and 33.44. This is the current zone to go long on gold. Okay, so USD JPY, based on what I'm seeing, I don't see an opportunity to go long. I mean, there's an opportunity right here, but price is not there yet. So my advice would be to set an alert. Okay, you can set an alert around this area. Okay, so this 146.28, you can set an alert to go long there. Okay, and then yeah, so that's one area. The other area to go long for USD JPY would be around 145.42 and 145.27. Okay, so if this one fails, then you can definitely go long around 145.42, 145 29. Okay, and then this one going long here, just target the current high as your TP. Okay, so USD JPY, there's nothing here. I'm going to leave this pair. Let me move on to the next pair, GBP USD. Let's see here. Let's tap on our screen, guys. There's over 60 of us watching this live right now, but the likes is only at 4,000. If I can get everybody to tap on the screen, I really appreciate it. Let's tap on our screen. All right, if you guys want me to teach you the strategy that I'm going to teach you, let's get the likes to 10,000 for that. If the likes is not at 10,000, by the time I'm done analyzing, then I cannot teach you the strategy. So please double tap on the screen. Let's get the likes to at least 10,000, right? If you guys want to learn that strategy, show the support by tapping on your screen. This is information that I only share in the trading class, but I'm willing to share it here on this live. For those who are not able to afford the trading class, at least you're going to be able to learn something that can help you to actually start making profit in trading. Okay, so looking at GBP USD, this is the 1 hour time frame, and it is currently trending downward. Okay, the current trend for GBP USD is down. It's down for now. Okay, So for now, it is in a downtrend. Now, because it's in a downtrend, what I'm going to do, I want to look for opportunities to be shorting, right? As long as the price is in a downtrend, and anytime there's certain levels where I'm going to look to short it. I don't just short at any area, okay? So this is a downtrend. Now I'm going to mark the previous lower low and the previous lower high, which in this case is right here. So I'm just moving this box right down here. So this is showing me the previous lower low and the previous lower high for this downtrend. So that is it for GBP/USD. Okay. What I see so far, price has revisited the previous lower high, which is a really good area to short. Okay. Whenever the price is in a downtrend, if you're looking for where to short, always short near the previous lower high. Okay. Short near the previous lower high. Or if you notice that there's any fair value gap above the previous lower high, you can also look to short there, right? Because that is also an area to short. Like for example, here we have this fair value gap, but the price didn't tap into it. Okay, but you shorting near the previous lower high is always the best area to short in a downtrend. Okay, so for this downtrend to be over, we need the price to basically break above the previous lower high. That's the first area that we needed to break. After that, we also need to see the price break the second lower high, which I'm going to mark right here. Okay, so I've marked the second lower high. This is all I'm paying attention. For GBP/USD. That's it. For me to start going long, I would like to see the price break out of this downtrend. And one thing that has to happen for it to break out, it needs to break above the second lower high. Then I will go ahead and start looking for opportunities to go long. Okay. So that's it. Right now, GBP/USD, it's not at the area. I would have taken a sell this second lower, the previous lower high. I would have taken a short there, but price is not there anymore, so it's already too late. The current low could be an area to go long if the price hold that support, but it's not there yet. Okay, so for this GBP/USD, unfortunately, we're going to just have to leave it. We just need to wait for the price to either create a new lower low, and then we can look to go long. Hi Sarah, can we have a business private chat after your live? You can send me a message. Forex Global Africa. Yeah, please check Euro/USD. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna check Euro/USD. Okay, so let's keep tapping on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 10,000. Okay, so for GBP/USD, guys, because we're in a downtrend right now, you don't want to look for opportunities to go long. You want to look for short. Now the best area for you to have shorted was around 134.93. Price is already there. It already came there, and then it's now halfway to the target. The main target would have been this current low here. You can see the price has already made it halfway there. So what does this mean? It means that you have to wait. At least for me, this is what I would do. I would wait for the price to create a new lower high for me to look for short. Okay, if it doesn't do that, if I want to short again, the best area for me to actually short would be at this second lower high. So if the price decides to come back to the second lower high, then this is where I would look to short. Okay, so this is 135.19, approximately around that area. Okay, so that's it for GBP/USD. For now, it's not there yet. I'll set an alert there, and then if it breaks the price, if the price ends up breaking above 135. Okay, if it breaks above this 135.19 on the 1 hour time frame, then you can look to go long. Okay, so you have a few scenarios to play out. Only start going long once we break above 135.21. Okay, based on the current low. If the price ends up breaking this current low, for example, then of course the second lower high is no longer going to be 135.20. Now you have to reanalyze the chart and mark the second lower high. Okay, so anyways, that's it. GPUSD right now, there's nothing to do. What I'm going to do, this is actually helpful just so you know. Okay, price has shifted. I'm also going to set an alert. Okay, I'm going to set an alert at the current low here. This is 134.51. I'll set an alert there. That way, this is going to notify me when the price breaks this low. That way I can come and readjust all these zones that I've marked out. Okay. So far we've looked at gold. We started analyzing gold, and with gold, we are currently in a long position. We are currently in a long position, which is currently in profit. And then we also looked at USDJPY, which didn't really, there was no trading opportunity at that moment. And now we have looked at GBPUSD, and with GBPUSD, I don't really see any trading opportunities for now. Okay. So now let's move on to the next pair, Euro USD. It's been a while since I've analyzed it. So let me see. Your GBP Euro USD tends to do, something similar to GBP USD. But let's see here. Let's keep tapping on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes to 10,000, guys. Double tap on your screen. So just like GBP USD, Euro is also in a downtrend. Yeah, it's also in a downtrend. And I'm going to mark out yeah, so yeah, it's in a downtrend. And let's look at the daily time frame for a minute. Usually this is the best practice. You always want to look at what's happening on the daily time frame for you to understand what's happening on the lower time frame. Okay, so on this daily time frame here, this is okay. See you later, mastermind. On this daily time frame, this Euro USD is currently in an uptrend. Okay, it's currently trending up. So now for this daily time frame, okay, so the previous high is right here. I'm just marking it. This is a previous high and previous higher low. Okay, so I just marked it. Right now we can see price created this current high, and then now it looks like it's retesting. It's coming back to do a retest of the previous higher high that it just broke out of. Okay, so this previous higher high, okay, is a strong area to go long for Euro USD. So I'm just marking it like that. Okay, so I've marked the previous higher high and the previous higher low. Now the next thing I'm going to see if there's any internal support that we may have. Okay, so I see we do have an internal support right here, which I'm going to also mark down. So we have one right here. Okay, so if I'm going to go long on this pair here, the best area to go long, okay, because it looks like this price is it's in a downward trend on the 1 hour time frame, and there's a possibility this downward trend is actually going to continue until the price taps into the support of 116.32. Okay, so once the price taps into the support of 116.32, this would be a good area for it to bounce back up. Okay, so you can look to go long. You can look to go long on Euro USD around 116.32 if the price is holding the support, right? When it comes there, you need to wait for the 1 hour candle to see how the market is reacting. If it looks like it's holding the support, then you can go ahead and go long around 116.32. Now, if it doesn't hold that support, then you look at the next support, which is this internal support here. This is basically between 115.92, 116.06. Okay, so you can also look to go long here. And then, yeah, so when price comes here and it closes a 1 hour bullish candlestick at this support, then you can go long there on the 1 hour time frame. But if it doesn't, you don't need to go long. By the way, this live is being recorded, so you can always go to my YouTube channel to watch the analysis in case you missed out on something or you want to like review the analysis that I did. Just go to my YouTube channel and you'll see the analysis again. Okay. So this is potential area to go long on Euro USD. Number one, we have 116.32. Number two, we have 115.92. I believe this is where Euro USD is going down to. Okay. So on this 1 hour time frame, we have the bearish structure that is playing out, which is what the price is doing to get to this point. Currently, price is right here. It's at 116.87. What do we see so far? We can see that it went back to do a retest of, it didn't go exactly at the previous lower high. Okay, it just made it like halfway, got rejected, came down to the current low, held it as support, pushed back up, getting rejected. Okay, so for now, the price already made it, like based on this downtrend, the price basically did come to the area for take profit if you would have shorted it. Okay, it already did. So for now, if the price does go back up, right, the next best area for you to short, this pair here, Euro USD. Okay, so the next best area to short would be somewhere along 117.27. Okay, so 117.27, 117.48 or 49. Okay, so if the price goes up higher, that would basically be the best area to short it. Okay, so if it decides to go higher, then I believe it will short from there. Okay, now if it doesn't short from there, instead it keeps going higher, then you want to go long. You want to see if the price is able to break this current, second lower high here, then it will go up higher. Okay, so you can actually start looking for long if that happens. But for now, it is a short. And the main target is 116.31, which price is not there yet, right? And the best area to enter a short for now is starting between 117.26 and 117.49. Okay, so that is it for this analysis. Okay, so we've analyzed gold. let me even go back to gold right now. Okay, we analyze gold, which I said it is currently bullish. It should be bouncing back up higher. The current levels to go long on gold was 33.51, between 33.51 and 33.44. Now the price did react, right? It did react from this level. However, it hasn't made it to the main target, which is 33.68. Right now, it looks like it's going down, okay? So as it is going down, if it keeps going down, then you can go long on gold around 33.32 and 33.42. Okay, so that level is actually going to be the next strong zone to go long. Okay, and then from this area here, when you go long here, you want to target this current high as you take profit. Okay, so that is it. It looks like this 33.51 support is, price is not really holding it. It held it a little bit, but now it's going back. So it's most likely coming back down to 33.32, 33.42, around that area before it continues going up. So we're done with the analysis. Now the likes is not at 10,000. I was going to start the trading education portion of this live, but since the likes is not at 10,000, we cannot do that. If you guys can tap on your screen, let's get the likes up. Thank you to everyone who's tapping. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Fireball. Thank you, Leo. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, almost there. 200 more likes. And those on tapping on YouTube as well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, we are officially at 10,000 likes. So let's start the educational portion of this live. Okay. All right, let me just open up. I'm going to open up a gold chart that has no analysis done on it. Okay, let's take a look. Mm. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to start very soon. Okay. Wow, thank you everyone who's liking the live. I really appreciate it. Just give me a second here. So this is basically, so where's this? Okay. All right. So I would like to show you guys a strategy that you can use to basically look for opportunities to go short and long. Okay. As you guys are listening in, please continue to tap on your screen. Okay. So number one, I'm going to assume you guys all know, you understand that when the price is in a downtrend, okay, when the price, let's start with the downtrend version, okay? So you understand that there's two direction price is moving, okay? Either it's in a downtrend or it's in an uptrend. If the price is in a downtrend, usually when you open the chart, you'll see the candlesticks forming lower highs and lower lows, okay? This is what a downtrend looks like, okay? This is what a downtrend looks like. It's forming lower highs and lower lows. Now in uptrend, the price is forming higher highs and higher lows, okay? So the candlesticks are forming higher highs and higher lows. So when you open the chart and you notice the candlesticks are forming higher highs and higher lows like this, just know that it is in an uptrend, okay? So this two direction that the price moves in, it doesn't move like this to eternity unless it's gold. You know, gold is the only thing that tends to move in one direction for a very, very long time, at least on the higher time frames. Okay. So if the price is an uptrend, it's not going to be in an uptrend forever. Eventually, it will switch back to a downtrend. Okay, so the price is always switching from uptrend to downtrend, from downtrend back to uptrend, from uptrend back to downtrend, and so on. Okay, this is literally the main thing the price is always doing. Okay, now let's start with a downtrend. So we understand that price, when it's in a downtrend, it will eventually switch back to an uptrend. Now, what is the thing that needs to happen for the price to switch back to an uptrend from a downtrend? Okay, so number one, the thing that has to happen is that market needs to break above the second higher low. Okay, so when you notice price is in a downtrend, first thing you want to do, you want to mark the previous lower low. Okay, so you mark the previous lower low and then previous lower high. Usually I will have it marked out like this in a box. Okay, this is just helps to like, because it's a zone. Okay, so I've marked the previous lower low and I also marked the previous lower high. Okay, so the bottom part is showing the previous lower low, the top part is showing the previous lower high, right? Now after marking that, the next thing that I need to mark is the second lower high. Okay, now with the second lower high, usually I would just mark it with just like a single line. Okay, using a different color. So that is it. Okay, so I've marked that previous lower low and the previous lower high, marked it, and then I've also marked the second lower high, which is where the yellow line is at. Okay, now after marking this area, okay, for me to go, this is the strategy. Okay, for you to go long, what you need to see, okay, price comes back to the second lower high and then it breaks above it. Okay, so it comes to the second lower high and then it breaks above it. How do you know it breaks above it? Well, you can see that it closed the 1 hour bullish candlestick. All right, so if it closes a 1 hour green candlestick above that second lower high, this means it has broken it. Okay, now whenever the price, before the price even breaks this second lower high, what it tends to do is it's going to create some type of support below the candle that broke that resistance. Okay, it's going to create some type of support. Okay, and what does the support look like? It is basically a bearish candlestick followed by a bullish candlestick. Okay, so bearish candlestick followed by a bullish candlestick. Hold on, y'all. I'm watching this. Okay. So yeah, the support is basically created by a bearish candlestick followed by a bullish candlestick. Okay. So this is something that the market is going to create before it breaks above. So this means, what do you have to do? So the moment you notice that the market has closed the 1 hour, the market has closed a 1 hour bullish candlestick above the second lower high, now you need to look below the candle that broke that resistance, right? You need to look for the most current this candlestick formation right here. So the red followed by green. Okay, that's what you're looking for. The most recent one below the candle that broke that resistance. Okay, that is it. So once you've identified that, now you can, let me actually bring this down a little bit. Yeah, so once you have identified that, you can basically just like mark it. Okay, so usually I would just like, yeah, I'll just mark it like this. Okay, and this is where I want to look to go long. Okay, so I can actually look to go long here when the price eventually returns to this area. I will go long. Okay, and then I'm targeting whatever high point price went to. So there's a few things that could happen when the price breaks this second lower high. Sometimes it may not come back to this support right away. There are times when it breaks it, it will just continue going higher and higher, forming higher highs and higher low, whatever. And then eventually it will come back to this area, and then it will bounce back up to go back to that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, to go back to that high. Okay, so you want to go long here, and then you target whatever high point price went to after it had come back to this support. All right, this support is a very strong, it's a very strong buying area for the market, right? And it works very, very well. You have a lot of pips you can make from this. Okay, so this is the version to go long. Okay, now I'm going to show you the version to go short. Let's keep tapping on our screen. Let's get the likes to 15,000. If you're just joining the live, welcome to the live. I hope you're doing great. Currently, I'm teaching you guys a very effective trading strategy, which you can use to be able to look for trading opportunities on gold, GBP USD, USD JPY, and so on. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, join my free Telegram channel so you can get more trade signals completely for free, and also more trading education. The link is in the bio. Go to my bio and join. And also, the registration for August trading class is now open. If you're someone that wants to learn about trading, you want to take it serious and everything, then make sure to sign up for my upcoming trading class that's starting on August 2025. You can start registering for that class right now. There is a link on my bio for you to register. The deadline to register is August 15. So make sure to reserve your spot right away. Go to my profile, click on the link that you see and fill the form. I will get back to you within 48 hours. Okay. So let's continue. Join Telegram channel. Yeah. Free. Oops. Okay. So let's start. I showed you guys the version to go long. Now let's look at for the version to go short. Okay. So for the short, it involves the price switching from an uptrend to a downtrend. Okay. So when the price is in an uptrend, it is forming higher highs and higher lows. So what you want to do when you've identified that the price is an uptrend, you want to basically mark the previous higher high and the previous higher low. Okay. So I'm going to just mark it here as an example. And once again, I do put them in a box the same way I do for the downtrend. Okay. So I mark the previous higher high and I mark the previous higher low. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do, you also want to mark the second higher low as well. Okay. So you mark the second higher low and you can use a different color for this one as well. And then it's just a single line. Okay. So that's it. Now after marking it, now what you want to look for is this. The price comes and breaks below the second higher low. Okay. So the market comes and break below the second higher low. What is it going to look like? It's going to look like this. 1 hour red candlestick that successfully closed below that level. Okay. So price closes 1 hour bearish candlestick below the second higher low. So once you have identified that, now you can look to short. Now, where do you short? All right. Now, before the price breaks this second higher low, it's going to create some type of resistance, before that candle that broke that support. Okay. So what does the resistance look like? It basically is green candle stick followed by a red candlestick. Okay, so it's a green candlestick followed by a red candlestick. So I'm watching gold right now. It's going lower. It's approaching that area to go long. So you guys can look to go long at that area for gold. Okay, so that is between 140, 142. Okay, so 142 and what am I saying? 33.42. Okay, so starting from 33.42 and 33.32 is basically the zone you want to go long on gold. Okay, so this is the zone for you to go long on gold, and the price of gold is basically approaching that level. It's very, very close to it. So this is an area that gold should bounce back up from. Okay. All right. So once you've confirmed that the price has broken below the second higher low, okay, now you want to basically identify the resistance that you can look to go short from. Give me a second, guys. Good stuff. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so I can see gold is now at 33.42. So you can actually start going long now. Price could drop lower, right? The last area to actually enter is around 32. Okay, so where it is right now is a good area to actually start going long. Yeah, it's a good area to start going long, and if it does drop lower, you can just open more position. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so you confirm that the price has broken below the second higher low. Okay, you know it has done that when you see a bearish 1 hour candle below that second higher low. Now you want to enter your short at the resistance, which is in the form of green candle followed by red candle. This is something that the price is going to create before breaking that support. Okay, so once you've identified it has broken the second higher low, now you want to mark this area here. Should I go long now? Yeah, I've already said you can start going long. Okay, just know that price could drop lower. The last area to go long is around 33.32. Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna mark that area, and then this is where you're going to go long. Okay, so the same way with the downtrend version, when the price has broken this, it could either return back to this area right away and then continue going down, or it could actually go lower and lower first, come back here. As long as it has not yet come here, this is going to be an area that it would definitely respect to go back down. Okay, so this is your strong, yeah, this is your strong zone to go to short. Okay, that is basically your strong zone to go short for this strategy. And then for the buy, here is your strong zone to go long. Okay, so if this made sense, let me know in the chat box, guys. I'm going to spend 5 minutes to just show you a few example on the chart, and then we're going to call it, we're going to end the live for today. So let me know, guys, what I've explained so far. If you understood it, type understood in the chat box. If you understood what I just explained to you, type understood. So nobody understood. Okay, Alice understood. Hmm. So all this explanation I gave, nobody, only Alice understood. Okay. One person understanding is better than nothing. So Alice, I am glad you understood. what I recommend is practice. Okay. If you didn't understand it, then you need to join the trading class, because this is the only place where I can repeat it over and over and over until you understand. On the live, I'm giving you the secret, but I'm not going to stress myself to re-explain it over and over. You need to just grab it. You can rewatch this video because this live is being recorded. So you can just go to my YouTube channel, rewatch it over and over until you understand it. Okay. Now let me show you some examples on the chart of what I just explained. And then we'll call it a day. Okay. So here is some chart examples of this setup. In fact, let me use the current chart. Yeah. Okay. In fact, this recent movement that we saw on gold going up is as a result of this very thing that I just explained. Okay. Now let me pay very close attention to this. Okay, Alice, pay attention to this. Gift, pay attention to this. Okay, and everybody else, pay attention. So this is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, I'm going to, I can see that gold is already buying from that level. So I'm going to enter long now for gold. I'm opening another position here for gold because it is at a strong area to go back up. So we'll just open one trade. And then if the price goes lower, we'll open another trade. Okay. So guys, pay attention to this. So this is basically a downtrend. I'm actually going to use the replay. That way it kind of like makes more sense. Okay. Which is okay. There. So I can see gold is already reacting for the 32 or 33.42. Okay, it's already reacting. So yeah. So anyways, this is a downtrend. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Let me identify the previous lower low and lower high. Okay. In this case, in this example, it's actually right here. Is very, very small. It's a very small zone, but this is essentially the previous lower low and lower high. Okay, so I've marked it. Okay, other than this, the second lower, this one is a little bit tricky, but after this one here, the second lower low is actually this one here. Okay, and then the previous one is right here. The previous lower high is right here. Okay, so I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna put like a yellow line right here. This is it right here. Okay, I've marked it. So this is the yellow line here is showing you the second lower high. Okay, that's what it's showing you. And then this box right here is showing you the previous lower low and the previous lower high. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is it. So I want to look when the price breaks this, then we can see what happened. I'll show you guys how I mark that zone. So I'm going to play this. Let's see how it's played out. I'm streaming from Canada. Yeah. Toronto, Canada. This is too slow. Okay, so watch it. Watch this. Okay, and okay, it didn't break. Now it broke. Okay, so check this out. Okay, the second lower low just got broken right here. Okay, how do I know that? Because the candle actually closed above it. That's how I know it's broken. Okay, so now since the price did that, now I need to mark the support, right? The support that the price created before this candle that broke it. And remember, the support is in the form of a bearish candlestick, right? Followed by a green candlestick. So this is what the support looks like. So this is what I'm looking for. So you can see this is the candle that broke it. Below that candle, the most recent area where I see red followed by green is right here. So I'm going to mark this area. Okay. So I've marked that area, and this is where I'm going to look to go long. Okay. So I'm going to look to start going long. Usually it's best to start going long from the bottom part, okay, of the, like not the wick, but like where the bottom part of the body. Okay, does that make sense? What is the best trading platform you use to trade? So I use FXCC for broker, and then I trade on MT4. The broker allows you to trade on MT4. Okay, so this is what I'm going to start going long right here. Okay, so we're going to play this so we can see here. You can see. Okay, now here's the thing though, with this, right? When you go long at this area, okay, when you go long at this area, you basically want to set your SL. The best area to set your SL is usually the current low, okay? Whatever, basically the last low price created before breaking this second lower high. This is the best area to set it. But if it's really huge, okay, you can, if there's any other support, let's say the support that you're buying from, for example, it's here, then you can set your stop loss slightly below the next support. Okay, in this case, like for example, this one here. So slightly below that would be where you set your stop loss. Okay. And then you target whatever high point price went to. So for this example, I'm targeting this high. This high here would be, I would love to join your class just to understand something. Okay, King, if you want to join my trading class, fill that form on the bio, okay? So look at this. Eventually, it will go back to this high, okay? Eventually, that is the target, and target has been hit, okay? So you can see how this one here, it played out perfectly well, okay? So now I'm going to show you another example. Let me go ahead and go back in the past. Uh, mm, yeah, okay. Okay, so another interesting thing, okay? I don't want to get you guys too confused, okay? But essentially, this movement here is also as a result of the same strategy. It's just, okay, so here's the thing. This friend, the one that I just showed you guys an example of, is the bigger downtrend, okay? Now, out of this bigger downtrend, the market also has a smaller downtrend that's inward. Okay, so we have the larger downtrend. Let me zoom out. So the larger downtrend is outward. Okay, it's outward. This is the larger one. And then we also have the smaller downtrend, which is inward. So where the yellow or the white line is at. So the yellow one is showing you the downtrend that's outward, and then the white one is showing you the downtrend that's inward. Okay, so it's pretty easy to identify that is, the downward trend for the one that's outward. Okay, you're basically just identifying the previous lower low and previous lower high. Okay, so for the one that's outward, the previous lower high for that one is where that yellow line, it's where that yellow line was at. Okay, so where that yellow line is at, that is actually the second lower high for this outward downtrend. Now for this inward downtrend, right, it's a little bit different. Okay, so number one, the second lower high is basically the same as the one for the outward downtrend, or should I say not the second one, the previous lower high. Okay, the previous lower high is where I have this blue box here. This is showing you the previous lower high. Now the second lower high for this one, okay, this downward trend here, the smaller one, the second lower high for this one is actually, let me show you. Okay, so this is the previous lower low, previous lower high. The second one would be right here. So this is the second lower high. Right here is the second lower low. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, but if you understand how the price creates these lower lows and lower highs, you would be able to understand why I'm saying this. Okay, there's not enough time for me to explain it, but let me just keep it short. Okay, you can see when the price, let's start from here. Okay, so let's start from this area here. You can see it created this support, and then after that it did what? It broke that support. Now when the price, after breaking that support, it then started dropping, and then when it came to this point, it stopped dropping and then created another support. The support is created whenever there's a red candle followed by a green candle. So this becomes the new support right here. Okay, if that's the current low, this means that over here is the second lower low. Okay, or the current lower low, whatever. Okay, so now what price did it? Came here and then it broke this current low, went ahead and create the new low. So this is why this here is the second lower low and the second lower high. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So that is basically the second lower high for the downtrend that's more inward. Okay, now I've put a yellow line there. I'm going to mark that support, the area that I want to look to go long. Okay, so we can see, yeah, I am from Canada, yes. So with this one here, we can see how the price broke above the second lower high, right? This is the green candlestick that actually broke it. Okay, now remember, after I've identified that green candle that broke, I want to register for masterclass. Great. Go to my TikTok bio right now. You're going to see a link there. Click on that link and you're going to see a registration form. Click on that and fill the form, okay? I'll get back to you within 48 hours to reserve your spot. The classes run Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting from 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and it lasts about 2 hours each day. So 3 times a week for 2 hours. Okay, so guys, let me quickly show you something here. Okay, so you can see this is the candle that broke that second lower high, that where the yellow line is. Okay, so now I want to mark the support, which is in the form of a red candle followed by a green candle right below the candle that broke that support or that resistance. Okay, so this is the candle. So below this candle, the support is right here. Okay, it is not this one because this is the candle that broke it, and below that candle, the support is literally right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to mark this. Okay, so I mark it like that. Bright yellow box. You can use whatever color you want. It doesn't have to be yellow, but for this example, I'll just keep it yellow. Okay, so now guess what? I'm going, in fact, let me change the color. The yellow is too bright. Okay, so I'll change it to purple. That looks better. Okay, so I've marked those two candlesticks. Now I'm going to just extend it to the right a little bit. So what do we notice here? You can see, know that this is where I'm going to look to go long. Okay, anytime the price comes here, it doesn't matter if it's right away or few days from now, whatever, as long as the price has not tapped into this area, eventually when it comes to it, this is where you want to go long. So with this chart example, what we see is that when the price broke that second lower high, it actually didn't come to it right away. Instead, what the price did is it kept going higher and higher and higher and higher, and then eventually once it's got to wherever it was going, it then started returning back to that area where we would look to go long. Okay, so you can see how eventually when it tapped into it, it did actually react. Okay, it did actually go up. However, it didn't make it to the main target, which is the current high. Okay, so basically after price broke this second lower high, it went all the way up here. So whatever high point it went to, that would be where we're going to target for the take profit. So with this example here, we can see how the price came here. It did tap into it. It pushed up only a little bit, and then finally it came back again. So yeah, it came back again, and then it ended up going to hit the target, which is up here. You see, it went ahead, pushed, and then now it has made it to the target. You understand? So yeah, and then it didn't hit the stop loss. Stop loss would have been below this next support. Okay, so we're buying from this current support. So we're going to set our stop loss below the next support there. Okay, so now this strategy is basically the same thing that's playing out on gold right now. Okay, I'm going to now delete this whole chart, all these things that I just drew, this whole mess. And then actually, I'm going to keep it. I want to manually delete everything. So yeah, this is basically the same thing that's playing out on gold right now. I'm going to show you guys how this is playing out. Okay, so this is the current chart on gold. As you can see, I'm going to mark the previous lower low and previous lower high right there. Okay, so that's the previous lower low and lower high that I just marked there for this downtrend. Okay, so this here was a downtrend. This was a downtrend that gold was in, and then this was our previous lower low. Yeah, previous lower low, and then previous lower high, and then the second lower high is actually right over here. So I'm going to mark it right here. Now you will understand why I'm saying gold is going to go back to 33.71 very soon. Okay, so I've marked the second lower high right here. Now I want to mark the support that was created right before price broke that second lower high. In this case, that support is right over here. Okay, so this is where we see that red candle followed by green candle. Okay, so I've marked it, right? Put it in the box, those two candlesticks, just like that. And then I am going to go long at this area. Okay, So price has tapped into it has basically tapped into the entry zone, right? You can start entering from the top of the candlestick, and if it does drop lower, which it tends to do, majority of the time it tends to completely go all the way down to the bottom before it actually um yeah, before it even goes higher and stuff, right? So there's a possibility that gold could actually drop further down to around 33, 33 and stuff before it actually continues going up. But there are times when it may not do that. It may just use the top part to just go back up. So from where the price is right now, the target is basically the the you know, so the target is this current high. This is where gold should get to eventually. Okay. So yeah, so this is why you guys want to look to go long between 33.32 and 33.42. This is the best area to go long. So I hope this made sense. Hope you guys understand it. If you didn't, then make sure to join the trading class because I can explain this over and over there, and also get to practice with you, right? So there's a lot of benefits you get by joining the trading class. The TikTok live is very limited. I can't really share with you guys everything because of, yeah, it's very limited, and I value my time and all that. So if you want to join the trading class, go to my TikTok bio, fill the form that you see there, register for the trading class, and then yeah, the deadline to register is August 15th. Make sure to sign up for it right away. And if you do join, register before July 20, you're gonna get a discount. So guys, I'm gonna end it here for now. I showed you guys a very, very powerful, effective strategy that you can use to trade pretty much any forex pair. This is a strategy that works on pretty much all pairs. Okay, you can back test it, look at it on gold. Gold creates this a lot. GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY. A lot of these pairs, okay? Let me just tell you these pairs that creates this setup a lot. Number one is XA. The link to my Telegram channel is on my bio. Go to my TikTok bio and you'll see XA, UUSD. Okay, these are the pairs that will 100% respect the setup a lot. You can take a screenshot of this. Okay, just take a screenshot and then you can go ahead and backtest. This is what I would recommend you do. Don't take my word for it. Go and backtest it. Train your eyes to start noticing this setup, because like I said, it's extremely powerful. And you can focus on just looking for this setup. Master it. Once you've mastered it and you can see that you're like making consistent gain with it, then you can come ahead and learn the other strategies that I have, because I do have a few strategies that I use. I don't just trade this strategy only. I have other strategies that I use. But among those strategies that I use, this is one of the most powerful to be trading. Okay. So I encourage you, go to my YouTube channel and rewatch this class that I just gave. You can just skip the first 40 minutes or so, because that one involved me analyzing the chart and everything. Skip the first 40 minutes and then just watch this part that I was explaining the strategy. Watch over and over, open up a chart on your screen, and then just go in the past. Make sure you use the 1 hour time frame, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Only use this on the 1 hour time frame. Don't go and check it on the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, because it has not been proven to work on those lower time frames. Okay, so only check it on the 1 hour and that's it. Okay, and that is for every single pair. And then just go in the past, zoom your chart out, and then start marking out the levels, see how the strategy has been playing out. And I promise you, you're going to see how consistently this strategy is playing out. Okay. And then let me know feedback when you start using this strategy and you notice that it's working. Please come back to me and give me a feedback. You can either send me a message on TikTok or Telegram to just let me know your, I don't know, let me know your result or whatever, screenshot and stuff. That would be great. So guys, that is it. We're going to call it a day for today. Thank you so much for joining today's live. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned one or two things. Thank you for everybody who tapped on the screen, those who gave me gifts and all that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mark Carter. And yeah, so I'll be back again tomorrow by God's grace at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to follow me on TikTok. Join my free Telegram channel so you can get more trading signals, more trading education completely for free. Link is on the bio. Lastly, the registration for August trading class is now open. Go ahead and start reserving your spot right now. The deadline to register for the trading class is August 15th. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing, profitable day in trading. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Is this going to be on YouTube today? Yes, right away, I'm going to have it available on YouTube. So just check the YouTube channel a few minutes after this live has ended. Okay? All right. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.